It's a floater, but he's the best at it.
Yes, he's the best at the floor. Not really a great shooter, but efficient shooter. Career field goal percentage under 50%. I agree, Kenny, with everything you said. Guy still has a lot of speed.
Oh, I appreciate you, Shaq.
Très bien, mes amis. That's French for here's Kevin Harlan.
No, it isn't.
Only French I know is fries.
Or toast.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting. From the sideline. And of course, Russell Westbrook, he's still out of the lineup.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. That's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
I tell you what, though, Clark, those are the kinds of problems we'd all like to have. I mean, this team has been getting it done in his absence, and hopefully he can return and deliver a jolt of energy, if you will, to really maybe put them over the top.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Payne out there with Freak, and it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Aldridge, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Now here's Freak. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. It's Durant with the drive, and that one's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Parker sets the screen for Ginobili. Parker left side. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Now here's Freak. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Durant just inside the line. Off target from the wing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Parker outside. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
6 on the shot clock. They get it back. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Right side Aldridge. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Payne, covered by Parker. And Ibaka kicks to Freak. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
And so he hits both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Parker outside. Here's Aldridge. And it's Freak with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. The pass to Payne. They set the pick. The feed now to Cantor. In the corner, it's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. San Antonio with the ball. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Anderson outside. Parker kicks to Aldridge. It's stolen by Adams. Durant, the pass to Rhodes, and he jams it with authority.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
2 shots.
And that one misses. A different look now for San Antonio. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGary's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Payne. Good on the second free throw. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Freak dishes to Singler. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. You take a look at Dion. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
You know what, Kevin? He loves that three-point shot. He's got a honey-sweet stroke, always on balance, tremendous rhythm, and he's confident when he lets it go.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first. The Spurs making a switch here. Roten's checked in. And both free throws good from Freak. Spurs trail by 6. Now Roten, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Freak. Averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Singler in the corner. Now here's Freak, covered by Mills. Here's Rhodes. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Roten. He's guarded by Waiters. And that one's good. Roten. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Freak with it. He's got 8 inside. Here's Adams. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And Green gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Adams kicks to McGarry. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Rhodes. Doubled by Rhodes. And stolen by Freak. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Mills. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 4 seconds left. Diaw can't hit. Singler. No luck. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his continued love of the game.
The games are my solace. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy the competition. I enjoy the chess match. I enjoy the physical play. I enjoy that part of it. So being on the floor, being able to compete at that level and knowing that once I'm done with this, that drives that part of it.
Well, Duncan breaking down his love for the game and what keeps him and going, not just playing, but still enjoying it at his age.
Man, it's phenomenal to see. because Tim Duncan doesn't usually get too introspective with us.
Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. And Freak subbed in for Dion Waiters. So the Thunder 5 right now. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Freak is out there with Payne, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ziegler's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He ended with 17 points, and he was a free throw machine. A ton of his work done at the charity stripe. It's games like this that have propelled his team to wins early on this season.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And he knocks down the first one.
Complete domination. What a game for Freak. He has 9 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
He hits both from the stripe. Spurs trail by 4. Diaw, the screen. Here's Mills. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish to Diaw. Outside, Green. Here's Anderson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And Freak throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Diaw, the screen. Now, here's Mills. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. It's Anderson with the drive. Misses it from 7 feet out. The Thunder leading by 4. Payne passes to Rhodes. Ibaka sets the pick for Payne. Freak dishes to Ibaka. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ibaka's got his second bucket. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And Mills kicks to Diaw. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ziegler passes to Rhodes. Ibaka with the screen on Green. Inside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Out left to the wing. Diaw with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Good if it goes. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half. Thunder lead by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here in the second half. What are you telling your guys they need to do to turn this thing around?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and we've got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Spurs trail by 8. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio foul. That's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Payne dishes to Freak. Kicks it to Cantor. Takes a shot at the elbow.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Tough good. Hit.
For San Antonio, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The Thunder leading by 3. Payne kicks to Freak. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Parker drives in. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Rose. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Freak's got 14 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Parker's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First free throw is good. Tony Roten, he's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Thunder, McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Payne. And both free throws good from Freak. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Roten. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Durant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Durant's got 10 points.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Duncan with the screen on Durant. Ginobili, that's for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Waiters. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Freak with it. He's against Parker. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Collison's out there. Free throw good. Freak. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich said to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. This is to Durant. And that one's good. Durant's got 12.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Rhodes passes to Durant. Here's McGarry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Parker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Freak kicks to McGarry. Collison dishes to Durant. Here's Rhodes. A stupendous finish in traffic. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Parker's shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And he gets it to go. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Rhodes passes to Collison. Freak with it. He's against Parker. And again, shot good from Rhodes. Freak's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Spurs trail by 20. Now Roten. 35 seconds left in the third. Aldridge, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Parker outside. Pass to Aldridge. On target from 13 feet. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Thunder running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Payne. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Payne out there with Freak. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ginobili, covered by Rose. Here's Mills. The Thunder pull it in. Payne kicks to Ibaka. Freak dishes to Durant. To the paint. Here's Rose. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Free throw good. Freak.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Singler's checked in. And both free throws good from Freak. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Passes it to Diaw. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pass to Rhodes. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Ibaka, the pass to Kanter. Payne kicks to Kanter. Rebound, San Antonio.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Thunder shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Singler dishes to Freak. To the inside. Mills with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Good.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Freak with it. There's a screen by Kanter. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. That's good. 11-point.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting for San Antonio, Boban Marjanovic. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Payne passes to Rhodes. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Aldridge's screen. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Wide open shot is on the money.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Durant, Cantor with a screen on Anderson. In the corner, it's Freak. Goes up the baseline. The shot will not go. Spurs trail by 19. And here's Mills. There's the pick. Clock at 6. From deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Rhodes. Money from the wing. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ginobili outside. Back to Aldridge. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 14 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Tim Duncan is checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Adams checked in. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Here's Payne. Payne gets a screen from Rhodes. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Down low, it's deflected. It's stolen by Adams. 1:37 left in the game.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Payne kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Durant. Durant off a pick from Rhodes. Ibaka dishes to Freak. They set the screen. Payne passes to Adams. It's Freak, top of the key. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Shot's good by Durant.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. for Oklahoma City.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
It's Durant on the wing. Feeds to Freak. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And it's the Spurs ball. And Anderson kicks to Parker.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, Tony Parker. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend. We have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.